Good day children, Sai Ram, and welcome back to our second session of this lesson, Interior of the Earth. In our previous lecture, we have learned about the division of the Earth's interior into three parts, that is crust, mantle and core. So let's learn in detail about the crust. Before that, just see this diagram over here. What is this diagram showing you? The diagram is showing the structure of the Earth's interior. Okay, you can see over here, this is the crust. Okay, crust is divided into two parts, continental crust and oceanic crust. Then below the crust we have the mantle. Okay, mantle again is divided into two parts. Which are the two parts of the mantle? Upper mantle and lower mantle. Okay, next is the core. This part is your core. Okay, the outer part of the core, that is outer core, and the innermost part of the earth, that is the inner core. So this is how the diagram is showing the structure of the earth's interior. Okay children, so what have we learned? This is your crust, this is your mantle, and this is your core. Okay, so let's learn in detail about this structure. First we will talk about is the crust. What is a crust? The uppermost layer of the earth's surface, which is in solid form. As we have already learned, when the earth started rotating around itself, okay, the outermost part of the earth solidified. So that outermost part is called as crust. The uppermost layer of the earth's surface which is in solid state is called as the crust. Now what is the thickness of this crust? Okay, on an average, if you see, the thickness of this crust is between 30 to 35 kilometer thickness is there. Okay, on an average it is 30 to 35 kilometer. But if you see, the thickness varies according to the continents and according to the oceans and according to the mountains. If we see the thickness of the crust below the continent, it is ranging from 16 to 45 kilometer. While if you see the thickness of the crust under the mountain, it is 40 kilometer. And if you see under the ocean, it is just 10 kilometer. Okay, under the continent it is 16 to 45 kilometer, under the mountain it is 40 kilometer, and under the ocean it is just 10 kilometer. Now if you see at the center of the earth, the temperature ranges from 5500 degrees Celsius to 6000 degrees Celsius. So much of a temperature is there in the center of the earth. Now, as you all know, from the crust, as we move deeper inside the earth's surface, as we go down the earth's surface, inside this earth's surface, what happens? Temperature goes on increasing. So only I told you, when the miners go in the when the miners go for mining activities, they feel very hot over there. Okay, this example only shows that as we move deeper under the surface, temperature goes on increasing. After that, the rate of increase in the temperature reduces little bit and again increases in the core. So we can say the temperature is not the same everywhere in the interior of the earth also. Now if you see the crust, it is the thinnest of all the layers as compared to mantle as well as to core. Okay, when we compare it to mantle and core, the thinnermost layer is the crust. And this thinnermost layer is also divided into sublayers, into two sublayers. Which are they? Oceanic and continental crust. Let's see what is continental crust. Now this continental crust is mainly composed of silica and aluminium. Earlier this continental crust was known as Sial. What is Sial? Here Cl means the Si, silica, and Al is aluminium. Silica and aluminium combined together makes the Cl. So this continental crust was earlier known as Cl. Why it was known as Cl? Because it was composed of silica and aluminium. Now, what is the density of this continental crust? The density of the continental crust ranges from 2.65 to 2.90 gram per centimeter cube. And the thickness of this layer is 30 kilometers. In this layer only we find the granite rocks. Okay, in this layer only we find the granite rocks. So this is only called as continental crust. So what is the other name of continental crust? What was continental crust known earlier? Cl. Okay children. Next is oceanic crust. The word oceanic crust is the crust which is below the ocean. Okay. Now, as we know, the second layer of the crust, it is made up of silica and magnesium. Oceanic crust is the second layer of the crust. Okay, it is made up of silica and magnesium. Okay, so earlier it was known as Sima. Continental crust was known as Cl and oceanic crust is known as Sima. Why it is known as Sima? Because it is composed of silica and magnesium. Si of silica and Ma of magnesium. Now this layer which is there, it is approximately 7 to 10 kilometers thickness is there. Okay, how much of thickness is there of this layer? Between 7 to 10 kilometers. And the density of this layer is ranging from 2.9 to 3.3 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, what is the density of the oceanic crust? Between 2.9 to 3.3 gram per centimeter cube. And in this crust we find the basalt and gabbro rocks. Okay, we find basalt and gabbro rocks. So which are the two types of crust? Continental crust and oceanic crust. Okay children, I hope you all have understood till here what is continental crust and what is oceanic crust. Continental crust is known as Cl and oceanic crust is known as Sima. Now you can see over here the elements found in various layers of the earth's interior. Okay, silica Si, aluminium Al, silica Si, magnesium Ma, nickel Ni, and ferrous, that is iron, Fe. Okay, now this ferrous or iron is present deep inside the earth's crust, that is inside the core. Here is the diagram showing you the earth's interior. Here you can see the crust. The topmost part is the crust, okay, which we called it as lithosphere. Then below the crust, the yellow color portion, that is your mantle. Okay, the mantle is again divided into two parts, upper mantle and lower mantle. Then the innermost part is your core. You can see this orange color portion over here, that is your core. Okay, now the core is also outer core and inner core. Okay, so this is the structure of the earth's interior. Okay, the topmost part is your crust, then comes mantle, and then comes core. The innermost part, that is the center, it is the core. Okay, the temperature is the highest in the core. Now, the last part we will see over here is do you know part. There is a discontinuity between the continental crust and oceanic crust. Okay, we have learned about the crust, that is continental crust and oceanic crust. Okay, they are not at all continuous. Okay, there is a discontinuity between them. Okay, that is between the continental crust and oceanic crust. And this fact was first put up by the scientist called as Conrad. And so it is called as Conrad discontinuity. Okay, so there is a discontinuity between the continental crust and oceanic crust, and this was first put up by the scientist called as Conrad. So this came to be known as Conrad discontinuity. Second one is, there is a discontinuity between the crust and the mantle also. Okay, the crust and the mantle are also not continuous. There is a discontinuity between them. Okay, and this fact was first put forth by a scientist called as Moravec. Okay, and after him this fact was named as Moho discontinuity. Okay, between the crust and the mantle, discontinuity was found out by Moravec, and so it came to be known as Moho discontinuity. Okay, while there is a discontinuity between mantle and core also, and this fact was put forth by Gutenberg. Okay, a scientist called as Gutenberg, he had put forth the fact of having a discontinuity between mantle and core. Okay, so this is how we can see even the interior of the earth, there is no continuity, there is a discontinuity in the interior of the earth, and that was found out by many of the scientists. Here are the three scientists given down over here, that is Conrad, Moravec and Gutenberg. Now you can see over here in this diagram, okay, the topmost part you can see Conrad discontinuity was found out between upper and lower crust. So it was known as Conrad discontinuity. Then Moho discontinuity by Moravec between the lower crust and the upper mantle. Then Repetit discontinuity was also found out between upper and lower mantle also. And next is Gutenberg. He found out the discontinuity between lower mantle and outer core. And last is Lehmann discontinuity between outer and inner core. Okay, so just now I told you that only, that many of the scientists like Conrad, Moravec, Repetit, Gutenberg, Lehmann, these are the various scientists who found out that there is a discontinuity in the Earth's interior also. Okay children, I hope you all have understood till here. So what have we learned? We have learned about the crust, that is the continental crust and the oceanic crust. Okay, we have also learned about the discontinuity theory by various scientists. Then we have also learned about the image showing in Earth's interior. Then what is the oceanic crust made up of, and what is the other name of oceanic crust, that is Seema. And the continental crust is called as Seal, that we have learned. So these are the things which we have learned in this lecture. I hope children you all have understood till here. Okay, the remaining part of the lesson we'll do in the next lecture. Till then, thank you children.